Hello, good morning. Welcome to my online class. Before we start, you must follow the following guidelines. Number 1, a laptop, headset, and a stable connection are needed to execute this presentation. Number 2, watch and listen to the video presentation. Number 3, you may take notes and open your book as your reference. Number 4, you may watch this over and over again to understand the topic. Number 5, once you are done, please proceed to the assessment that will be posted at 12 noon today. Number 6, once opened, the timer will begin. 60 minutes will be given for this assessment. Number 7, the assessment is due at 7 p.m. the next day. Thank you. Our topic for today is about the process and importance of recycling. Reference: Home Economics and Livelihood Education 6, pages 231 to 234. To know the purpose of the lesson, kindly click the link of the video 4.3.1 below. To know the new trends of the lesson, kindly click the link of the video 4.3.2 below. One of the best ways to manage trash is to recycle them. Recycling is a conversion of old and used materials into new products. The key component to proper waste management is recycling. Materials that can be recycled are wood, metal, paper, plastic, and glass, as we have discussed in the last topic. Electronic waste is considered a special waste. Examples are ink cartridges, cell phones, batteries, computers, and non-functioning appliances. Together with plastic products, these are non-biodegradable waste since they do not disintegrate or rot. Biodegradable wastes, such as food and garden waste, can be recycled through composting. And here are the examples of biodegradable materials pictured in the slide here. And there are ways on how to collect waste materials. It can be done in 2 ways. Number 1, you can bring waste materials to collection centers such as junk shops in the Philippines or to the community waste management centers where there are separate containers for different types of trash. In other countries such as Japan, they have community waste management centers, and you are going to see how disciplined they are in segregating and sorting their waste. Number 2, pick up from residences where every barangay has a schedule of garbage collection. Just like here in Qatar, there is a specific schedule when the garbage truck is taking the garbage from the garbage bin. Once materials are collected and segregated from junk shops or your community waste management center, these materials will be sorted, cleaned, and reprocessed into new materials such as handicraft projects or used as raw materials for manufacturing. My children, everything that comes from nature can be returned to nature. You can actually make a difference on how to protect the environment by setting as an example in your neighborhood. Make cleanliness and orderliness a policy in your community. Encourage everyone to follow your example and teach them the proper waste disposal. You can also organize a recycling project in your community. The change should start within you. To see how the waste materials are being collected, sorted, and cleaned and processed into new materials, click the link below of the video 4.3.3. You might be overwhelmed by numbers, figures, and facts about waste management that might compel you to seriously consider recycling. Recycling brings about so many benefits, such as number 1, creating employment through livelihood projects. The unemployed people can actually join and be part of the livelihood program in your barangay. Through the livelihood program, one can participate in the reduction of waste in their community, and in return, they can have money out of that. Recycling is also helping reduce pollution and the need for landfills. If you are practicing recycling, you are reducing the waste that will end up in dump sites or landfills. Thus, you are reducing the land and air pollution. Helping save energy by reducing the use of fuel in manufacturing products is one of the main importance of recycling. The manufacturers will create new products out of the old ones instead of creating new products. That is why when you are trying to create a new product, the disposal is the topmost priority. Recycling also helps families save money by reducing the expenses for buying new products. Instead of buying new products from the store, you can actually recycle old things into new ones. Like for example, instead of buying organizer, I recycled old carton boxes into an organizer for my table. In that way, I saved money. And I also did small participation in reducing the waste. Recycling is also helping the economy through investments in local recycling programs. In the past years, the market for recycled goods was booming. Actually, China was buying much of the worldwide recycled goods, giving commercial property operators a lot of incentive to invest in recycling programs. But recently, China cut its consumption of recycled goods. But then, as we enter 2020, the good news is that the market for recycled goods is primed for a rebound. When the Chinese exit the market, the North American companies are investing in new fiber mills or expanding operations to fill the gap. Along with this, there are plenty of reasons to invest in recycling program as preparation for what's ahead. So that is the reason why recycling program centers, recycling itself, is helping boosting the economy. Recycling is helping conserve and sustain the use of natural resources for future generations. Recycling is something positive you can do to reduce energy consumption, right? Which in turn helps combat climate change. Recycling decreases the need of virgin materials in the manufacturing processes. We can maximize the use of natural resources. Remember, we are not the only one who's going to use the resources in the planet. We should save and conserve our natural resources for our future generations to come, for our children. Recycling brings out the innovative skills of individuals. It brings out the best in you. You will be surprised that you can do such things. It will also boost your creativity in doing such things. Recycling is helping in promoting community spirit through unity and cooperation.
The people can develop their camaraderie with other people as well as their social skills. Recycling can bind the relationship between the residents of a specific community. I want to show you a video on how a town in Japan do their waste segregation. Please click the link below of the video 4.3.4. And to give you ideas on recycled projects, please click the link below of the video 4.3.5. And you may also look at the book on pages 232 to 234. And to summarize our discussion, the key component to proper waste management is through recycling. So, at the very young age, you have to know how to do waste management. As I've told you, the change begins in you. Once you are done with this video presentation, you may now answer the 60-minute formative assessment in Edmodo 4.3. The assessment is due on March 23, 2020 at 7 p.m. in the evening. Thank you very much for patiently listening, and I hope this topic will help you in the future. Thank you.